Well, a new campsite has been built along the Connecticut River Paddlers Trail, hoping to close an almost 30-mile gap between two resting points during a canoeing trip. Two local organizations assisted with building the campsite and are hoping it attracts more people to use the river for paddling. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson shares what the new campsite means for the end of peak paddling season.
Avid canoeists will tell you that paddling on the Connecticut River is a long but worthwhile trip, but it's hard to do all in one day. Now, after years in the making, paddlers can break up the trip while taking in more sights than ever. Beautiful views for miles. The Connecticut River is a paddler's dream, but Ria Drozdenko says a trip on the water isn't the easiest without rest.
Yeah, I feel like there has been sort of worriedness, right? Like, how are they going to manage this stretch, or are they going to have to pull out here and then walk to a hotel or something?
The specific stretch that has been harder to navigate is a 28-mile gap between Infield's Kings Island and River Highlands State Park in Cromwell. Now, a new campsite built in the area where the Podunk River spills out into the Connecticut River closes that gap, letting paddlers get a rest after a long day of battling the tides.
28 miles is a larger stretch than many people can manage in one day, certainly myself. For many years, we've been really pushing for a campsite in this area to really close that gap and give paddlers a safe place to camp.
This new campsite was made in partnership between the Connecticut River Conservancy and the Connecticut branch of the Appalachian Mountain Club. Mark Zakutansky shares the amenities people can expect during their stay.
That wood and that staff time allowed us to build a staircase from the river up to the flat landing where paddlers can camp overnight. You'll find at the campsite 2 platforms for you to set your tent up on, as well as a privy, a bathroom facility that we've constructed as well.
And the camp isn't accessible by car, bike, or even walking. Drozdenko says this camp was built by paddlers for paddlers.
It's on the Podunk River, which is very tucked away. So if you don't know about it, you wouldn't know about it, right? So you can feel like you can safely camp there and spend the night.
It hasn't been up for long, but those who have stayed there say they wish it was there all along.
I just have heard just an outpouring of appreciation, right? Because this is what people have been asking for a very long time. People have been reaching out to us what do I do when I get to this section? Now we have an answer, which is really exciting.
There are dozens of more campsites on the 410-mile long Connecticut River. Should you find yourself taking on the waters, we'll have a link to all of those campsites on our website, fox61.com. In Hartford, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.